Welcome to Monmouth in Focus, a program about the services and functions of Monmouth County government. I'm Commissioner Director Tom Arnone, your host for this segment of Monmouth in Focus. The Made in Monmouth event, which is run by the Monmouth County Division of Economic Development, is a fantastic way for the local businesses to showcase their products made right here in Monmouth County. We want to introduce some of our vendors. We are here today with Beverly Beverage from Jersey Girl Barefoot Sandal. Welcome.
Thank you.
How are you?
I'm wonderful.
Good.
Thank you.
So
Good to
thank
be back.
you so much for coming on. This is great. This is a great way for us, the county government, to showcase what we so much support, and that's our local businesses. And it's a little unique. So I definitely am going to have to ask you to kind of explain what your business is all about. Maybe we could talk a little bit about the Made in Monmouth, how it started, where you're at now. Hopefully it helped improve it, and we can move forward.
So, of course. Well, thank you for having me, first of all. We have very unique foot jewelry, and they're called Jersey Girl Barefoot Sandals because they're made right here in Jersey. And they're barefoot sandals. They're called barefoot sandals because when you wear them, you're either barefoot or looks like you're barefoot. We adorn them with stones, crystals, beach charms. I have tennis. I have all different kinds of sea glass, and you can wear them barefoot, flip-flops, flats, or pumps. But the reason why we call them the barefoot sandal is because when you take your sandals off, it looks like you're still wearing sandals, but you're barefoot.
Wow, that's impressive and very creative.
Thank you very.
So I know that Monmouth County has been very proactive in supporting our small businesses, and really, there's a reason for that. Even though there's an importance to our large chains, it's very important. They're a vital part here too. But 95% of our businesses are small businesses, and we struggled through this pandemic, and we made it well known that was going to be our focus with our CARES Act money, and we did very well with that, with distributing over $46 million to businesses to help small businesses get through that tough period of time. So during that pandemic, did you see, because of the type of business did you see you really taking a step back, or did you see that maybe you were able to enhance because of the type of business that you have?
We were able, at first it was a step back because everything literally shut down overnight. And we all kept in touch with each other, wondering what the next, excuse the pun, barefoot step would be.
Sure.
In this case, right? And we call each other frienders because we're all vendors who have become friends. So we really became close during the pandemic. I think we regrouped, and out of our offices, our garages, wherever we were working, we came up with new ideas, new styles as we did, and just moved on. We had to, we fell, we had to pick ourselves up, dust the sand off.
Very resilient.
Yes, very resilient.
So I know that we have the Made in Monmouth coming up on November 6th, and so with that being coming up, are you hopefully you're going to be part of it?
Of course,
always. And have you been part of it in the past?
Oh, since day one.
And as you know, we're moving it from Monmouth University, which has been a great partner of us. Just the logistics of it, with athletics and stuff like that, it didn't fit into everybody's schedule, and quite frankly, we thought it was very important to get a show in there for the businesses, and right before the holidays, maybe you could give them a little boost and help them there. So we moved it to our arena there at Brookdale Community College, which is our county college, which is a great venue too. So I think it's going to be really fun, a little different, but it will be, it's going to be really, really exciting. But with that being said, you've been part of it. Has it helped you? Has being part of that Made in Monmouth, where government has come in to help our small businesses?
Oh, without a doubt. We can't even thank you enough for just all the support. These free, friendly, supportive events have just put everyone really over the top. I mean, it's really moved us along. If we don't have the help and support for a small business, I mean, it's really tough. It's tough to be a small business to start with.
It is.
But, when you have the support and, the promotion that you give us, I mean, it's just everything. And like I was telling you, before, when I saw my feet on the big screen at Monmouth University.
Right at the Mac, right in the
yes,
middle.
right at the Mac. I had made it. All my friends turned around and said, "Have your feet are up there on the big screen."
That is great.
So that was a defining moment. And it just kind of shows that, we're moving along. We're moving at a faster pace. Thank
Well,
you.
we're proud of this because, and I commend the rest of my commissioners and all the staff that are part of it, because it's a lot to put together there, from economic development, public information, other staff areas, to promote it, because that's the biggest part.
Right.
That's the ultimate goal, to promote you guys, to promote small businesses, because of what I think people forget, and I'm sure you do not forget this, is that whether you're a large business or a small business, there's still challenges, and they're just a little different. They're a little larger, but there's still challenges, and to overcome some of them, nobody would ever thought the pandemic was going to be one of those. So where do you see, like, if you were to just like envision the future, where would you see like a business like yours? Would you open up a store? Would you, or do you don't physically have?
No, actually what I do is, because we expanded our line
I know, that's
also,
what I mean.
yes, thanks to the pandemic too, we've gone into memory wire chokers, which I'm wearing here with our flip-flop, fully beaded. We work with the musicians line, all these. And I've gotten into, thanks to Made in Monmouth, we've gotten into many boutiques in Monmouth County, New Jersey, and beyond. Actually, as far as Delray Beach, Florida right now.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
that's impressive. So that's a true success story. When this was created and thought about, and you always have naysayers. People say, "Oh, that's not going to work. People are not going to come." We cannot keep them out. We have waiting lists for people that want to come in there, because I guess that's a sign that that it's successful, that people, that it's helping you. So, I mean, it's something that we're really, really proud of. Do they give you, just so the public realizes, you just come in there and it's all set up, right?
Yes, yeah. Susan and John are wonderful. I mean, they have such a great crew. We just walk in the door, they tell us where our spot is. They have the nice little shopping bags for everybody to come in and shop away. There's samples, I mean, everything, all your products are on the big screen. And it goes around quite a few times, so the promotion is incredible.
And you know what's funny is, I have heard, and you probably could clarify this, but I've had certain people come to me and our businesses and say, actually, that Saturday is probably one of their busiest Saturdays.
Great.
There, so
I'm sure.
because we have so many people walk through the doors. I mean, there was periods of times where over at the Monmouth University, where we had roughly 5,000 people that came through the university. So that's a lot of people, and if they don't purchase something right there, something eye-catching that they see there, they grab one of your cards, or they grab some way that they know what to come back to. So for myself, I'm going to be staring at people's feet now every time I watch somebody with sandals on, and see if those are coming right from Monmouth County, which is good, and that's what's really important too.
Right.
So I can't thank you enough for being part of it, because our success, our goal is to promote it. Because we're so proactive on our business climate, but at the end of the day, if we don't have our partners with our businesses stepping in, it's not really going to work. And you have been there right from the front, along with many other businesses. So I want to thank you.
Thank you, Tom.
And hopefully it all comes, and we have a great day, a successful day, and we keep building on with this.
Right, it'll be great as always. And again, we thank you. It's very wonderful.
So come support Monmouth County small businesses at the Made in Monmouth on Saturday, November 6th at Brookdale Community College in the Collins Arena. There will be 120 local vendors showcasing their products. For more information, please visit Monmouth County Economic Development at www.madeinmonmouth.com. Thank you.
Thank
Have
you.
a great day.
You too, Tom.